Finding the security of the bomb chassis, attempt to plant the diffuser. Bino and Eddie will scramble to get back towards the bomb site. The kill was actually Eddie's, but Bino is credited on the score sheet. Diffuser will run away, and NJR and Eddie are on a collision course. Eddie gets the peek. Some damage is done to him, and now he can feast on Nath through the hatch from above. Orgless tying this one up very, very quickly. Eddie with a quad kill. Citizen is the last one standing, and as he drops, shall we see it? In the NA League, we are waiting for our first ace. Eddie as the target, but no! Citizen will hold him to a quad. Reposition to look towards the chasm that is the open garage door. A 4K for Eddie in the previous round, narrowly getting an ace until Citizen shut him down. Dying moments, and now Nath has to get the diffuser planted, but he stopped at the last second. Poor coverage from Orgless. Somebody needs to pick it up, but DZ does not have the wherewithal, and Eddie, and to focus on to begin with, is one of the last left alive. It's Pambazoo with the super shorty out, and he finds 2 kills. A winnable round for Pambazoo, and darkzero are taking Orgless quite seriously, despite the fact that Orgless are the bottom team in the NA League right now. Citizen goes down first, followed by Fens with 30 seconds left on the clock. Pambazoo, a second kill as Epic trades spirits out, and down goes Nath to a flank from Kixrow. Trouble all over the map at the moment for darkzero as they're outnumbered. An advantage of 1 by Orgless as Pambazoo has taken up the mantle with Nath dead. We touched upon how somebody on DZ needed to do that. Pambazoo with a kill, NJR with 1 as well, and suddenly the advantage that Orgless had is gone! Epic almost lives up to his namesake. With dying and the diffuser keeps being surrendered. You need to make changes or else the same thing is just going to continue to repeat itself. Oh my goodness. They managed to get away with their life intact, though damage was done to both Epic and Kixrow in the ensuing fight. Nath beautifully destroys Citizen. It was a great shot, but not ideal. Things go from bad to worse with DZ as now Pambazoo is dead. Spirit's toiling over by the stairs, needs to protect his feet with the shield as he sees the Ella. He gets Epic, but needs to be retrieved as there's more bullet fire going out from the top of those spiral basement stairs. NJR is in, and on 0 seconds, my goodness, he gets that diffuser started. The smoke of Fens pops up, but Eddie is unaccounted for. I don't think Eddie really understood the assignment with this Amaru.
Yeah, not what you want. Bodies being shot. That's not how it wants to be played. Down it with a Nook now also shut down. Parker, everything has fallen for pieces here for Orgless.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I feared. Well, and he'll use Silent Stem to get himself out of that position, which I think is the right read. Jig is up. He finds Kixrow and immediately goes back over towards yellow. He's not the only one.
That would have been an immediate trade back. They could have picked up Kixrow. Meanwhile, though, Orgless are in the site.
Well, they kind of were. They still are. Eddie's now dropped. Bino on very limited HP is at the halfway point. It's all on the shoulders of Fens to keep these 4 players from DZ out of the site. And Fens actually gets siege timinged pretty hard. He had the read on Citizen coming down the stairs. He un-ADS'd at the wrong time, and now Bino will find himself in a bit of a rat corner. Gives his position away, and he lines up, knocking 2 of them down, but he can't outduel the shotgun in the hands of the Brit. Nath with 7 kills on his roll is on yellow stairs, and a Goyo canister will be popped by one of the members of DZ just to buy some more time. A run in from Eddie, who almost gets cooked alive. He gets the kill and immediately gets out of dodge. That was an excellent play by Eddie.
Fens will need to capitalize.
Fens will be the difference maker. Here comes the swing, shut down immediately by Citizen. A shotgun straight to the chest. Fens read by Citizen as well, and if it wasn't for Pam,
it's kind of cool. Usually you'd see that style of a roam within a zombie, but a zombie gets fanned out. You could do just the same on Castle. Nice little trick.
Those are Candela's going out. A Nitro Cell will follow, but from the other side of the equation, Bino and Fens last alive, and is it a flawless end of this match? DZ looking for the knockout punch. Fens last alive, hunting around the corner. He gives his position away by Long Desk, and darkzero have everybody still upright. They might want to chase this.